Hello and good evening. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, the game that was never finished. Well, but I mean, I think we are in good shape, boys. I think we are in good shape. I mean, we are not too. I mean, pretty much everything is working now. Some parts need some polishing, and we need some fixes, but overall, not too bad. Let me see if I'm live. Yes, I am live. Hello. 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 Hi, 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 hi. So let's change the music. Let's jump directly into what we want to do. What we want to do is to put in all the Guildhouses. By the way, Unreal Engine is streaming. Hello, Constrabus. Hi, welcome. Unreal Engine is streaming. They are speaking about developing a C++ gameplay framework with this guy named Tom, and they are discussing, yes, about a game framework and how to set up a game, different aspects of it, weapons and shields and other actions that your character may have and things like that. So I don't know, if you want to look at it, you can, but I obviously would prefer if you stay with me, also because they are finishing. I think they are in the Q&A, and they are in the Q&A. I posted a like and hello, you know, just to be annoying a bit, so maybe no, not just to be annoying, just to be noticed, just hoping for a raid. Sometimes, you know, they raid, and maybe they will raid us, you never know. We have a picture of the day. Picture of the day. Something is happening here. There is a stand with a Rivnek and an Enki on top, and a lot of people listening. So it seems that they are announcing something. I don't know what, but which broadcasting I use? So I use Streamlabs connected to Restream.io, which is allowing basically to multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, it is working well. So basically I'm sending the data to Restream, and then Restream is sending it to both providers, right? That is my understanding. Okay, so I just cleaned the database. Okay, I just cleaned the database. I re-imported a full new database from scratch because I wanted to see. Let me also see another thing. If yes, this one are actually printed. Okay, that could be good. No, I wanted to print few things because sometimes, you know, we get errors like this, and we don't know exactly in the script where that error is coming from. But you can print out with a select a string like this, so that okay, but okay, the good news is, let's start with some good news. The good news is that for Oja I found the right algorithm and the right positioning, and things seems to be okay, right? Now I was trying to test Guild Simple and Guild Low, which are two other let me remember, what is the name of did I restart my PC? Probably I didn't, huh? Yeah, I think I restarted my PC. No, because there was that request to boost the audio a bit. I think I can, but I think I'm already at 20 dB. If I go to 0, let me just check. Yeah, it's going down so much. So I'm already at 20 dB. I can go a bit more, but I think it will be like 24. But I don't want to overdo it. Okay, done. You think you're going to quit development and coding? Why? You want to be a chef? I mean, if you want to be a chef, that's also a good choice. Or you want to be a movie actor? You want to be a movie actor, that's why, huh? Okay, so let me see if we do. I think the easiest, you know, the easiest is that we do this. We take one reference guild. Like, for example, I mean, I want one that has a lot of stuff in it. And I checked, and there is actually one that has a lot of stuff in it. He has like 300 items or so, right? Which is... this one. This one has a lot of items into it. So... update item instances, set location. Okay, so all of this we executed, huh? Yes. Okay. So let me try. Well, let me give a bit of space at the bottom so you can see what I'm doing. Hello, Piat Machine. Hi. You have to focus on school? Ah, okay. Yeah, I understand. I mean, school is anyway important, but maybe you can still do it on the side, you know? You can still do it on the side as a hobby. So you know what I want to do? I want to have 0 instead of plus 1250. I want to have 0. So we are starting from 0 and we see what we reach, okay? So we go in SQL, we go here, and we do this, and we execute this. You see that it changes 650 items. 650 items. Okay, so now we start the server and the client. And we... now the only thing I need to do... I need to put my coordinates, right? Okay, so this will be the teleport command that allows me to go in. We obviously need the server to start. It's taking time to repopulate all the items. But I would say that the basic mechanic of entering the guild and exiting the guild is working pretty good. Okay, it's streaming levels now, so it should be ready shortly. We can try to log in. Okay. Consider we are not loading NPC. Okay. By the way, I don't know why my... ah, because I have the... the cloak. Yes, there is something I need to check, but basically we are unlocking the achievement for armor when I put on when I put on my armor, which I think is okay anyway, but it's something we need to verify. Okay, so this is the guild. This is the entrance to the guild. Okay, and we will enter. Uh-oh. What the? Uh-oh. What happened? What happened, boys? Wait. Something bad happened. I don't know what. Instant 0, Draken Plane. It's like if I'm teleported in a place that is actually not correct. Okay. It is on a clean database, so it's in a clean database. So we need to understand. Why. I did it on a clean database because I really wanted to retest, you know, the process and see if I lost any steps. And probably seems that I did. Looks like I did. So this is Guildhouse 19. Guildhouse 19. What? There is no Guildhouse 19. Ah, I see. Guildhouse 19. Let me check if under guilds we got the right values, because it seems to me that probably we didn't. Probably we didn't. We didn't. Why part of the script is not executed? There is some fuck up in the sequence. I think you know what is the reason. The reason is that all these parameters that I'm setting are actually like house ID and all of this are actually attributes that I added on top. Yes. That is the mistake. That is the mistake, boys. Because I'm expecting these new fields to actually be available. But... wait. Where I'm updating... Yeah, I'm updating in 23, you see. Guilds are all... Yeah. Okay. So that's the mistake. That's a mistake. It's just a mistake of a sequence. So we need... we need to do it... I can also do it at the end. It's not a problem, really. Let me do it at the end. Let me do a 47, which will be execute script. No, let's say Load Guildhouses and move items in the right location. Or fix, let's say fix Guildhouses, fix action locations, including, because it's not only, including Guildhouses and move out to the right location. Yes, this one actually needs to be run after and not before, because if I run it before, so let me just check something. Yeah, I think I can rerun it. Probably the best if is that I just rerun it, because anyway these are all well, no, because if I do this, I'm going to mess up everything. But I think the only part that I'm missing is the one where I'm setting the house ID. Exactly, this part. Okay, so now I fixed it, so the next time it will run okay, but the next time it will run okay. Okay, so let me do this. I think if we do this, we should be fine. And also, I think we need to redo the dev Guildhouses. I think we need to redo the dev Guildhouses because... Yes, exactly. In fact, also these ones have not been... Now, this update, I think it should be fine. Okay. Okay, now I think we are in a better position. So let's restart the server. You created your own Minecraft server? Nice. Minecraft is a very nice idea. I mean, it's a very easy, I mean, simple but very effective concept. It's really great. I mean, the concept is nice. Sandbox game. You can do whatever you want, mine and build and craft, and is procedurally generated. I like procedurally generated games as well, but I still think that non-procedural is making things a bit more meaningful. But really depends. So I think I like both at the end. Is Unreal still streaming or they raided someone else? I want to know. No, they are still streaming. There is still hope. There is still hope that they raid us, boys. But if they raid us, we need to immediately open the editor, you know? We need to show that we are working in the editor as well. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, items are floating a bit. But they are not floating insanely. I mean, like, they are floating, but not really much. So, how much I should bring this bed down to actually reach the right location? So my character is 2.1 meters. My character is 2.1. So there is like 1.6. No, sorry. There is yeah, 1.5. No, what the fuck I'm saying? 1.05. Here is about 1 meter, and so I think here is like 1.5 meters. I think we can go down 1.5 meters, okay, and see what happens. So to go down 1.5 meters, and this is without any manipulation, right? This is without any, because we said that the z was actually at 0. Yes. Okay, let me take a note of this because I forget like immediately. So we did the z at 0 in the first query. And then we are doing z minus, we said 1.5. So 150. So 150, okay. So we need to do update item blah 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 minus 150 where instance. Now the instance, I don't know exactly which instance we are in, but yeah, 2268 is the same one I was testing, so it's this instance. Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. I should stop the server maybe, but it's the same because those objects are not really managed by the server at runtime. So the positions are static. It's not really in the database. There is always hope. Yes. Okay, it did it. Now the items were also slightly misaligned on the X and the Y, right? So I could probably do that as well. Hello, Game On, it's you? Nice. Hello, hello, how are you? We are still working on Guildhouses, but because it's a very big topic, you know, but I think we are in good shape now. We fixed at least one of the Guildhouses, and basically all the items now of that Guildhouse are correct. And the same for all the other ones that are using the same template, which are about 10 more or 15 more. And now we are going for another Guildhouse type. Yes, it was exactly 1.5. Okay, good. So we have the Z correct. Now we need to have the X and the Y correct. As you can see, it's not. What is the best reference we can take? Probably this one is the best reference we can take, because I assume that this one was... I think I took a picture. But I took a picture of this side. Ah, yeah, but it's the same. There is another... yes. This one should be exactly centered. You know, this one should be centered here. Right? Which is perfect. So how much you think it is? How much you think it is? Good question. Unfortunately, we don't have a reference box. I mean, we don't have a 1 meter thingy. We don't have a 1 meter thingy. Well, we have the campfire itself, but I don't know how big it is. Good question. I forgot that you are because you are using like different nicks. That's not fair. I cannot learn, you know, 100 nicks. It's impossible. Okay, let's say that the pi is 30 centimeters. Okay, this pi is probably 30 centimeters. So we need to move this guy on this direction 30 centimeters, and in this direction another 30 centimeters roughly. Okay, so it will be 30 and 30. Now the question is which direction? Let me see. So we need to move on the Y. We need to move on the Y minus 30. We need to move on the Y minus 30, right? Y minus 30, and then we will do X, and then we will do X, and this will be applied obviously to all the objects in all the guild houses of the same type. So we are doing it globally. And we have to go also minus X. Also minus X. So we will do X minus 30. Okay. So we're going to execute this too. We're going to execute this too. One. Yeah, I could have put it in the same query actually. You see how much time it takes? It takes so much because we have really millions of items in the database. That's the problem. Hello, Hula. Hi. We have millions of items in the database. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna to restart the server with the change. The only problem I see is that there are some chests in the level, and when I right click it doesn't allow me to unlock them. I don't know why. Maybe something that I messed up with the latest changes. And by the way, tonight we need to remember to commit, because I'm not committing stuff since 2 or 3 days, and it's very bad practice. Why someone is going over the screen? I mean, like, someone is going over the screen. Why? Because I know why. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I know. I know. Okay. Why people born in a place where they cannot go out? Why? Why they are born in a place where they cannot go out? That's very strange. Okay. Okay, let's reconnect. Okay, let's see. Wow. So little? I mean, he moved like nothing. Right? He moved very little. I mean, on the on this way is not too bad. So I think we can have just another 10 centimeters and maybe is enough on the Y. Right? Because there is the Y, right? Yes, there is the Y. On the Y, I think we can go another 10 or 20. But on this side, and I think we have to go like 50. Okay, so let's go. Let's go 20 more. Yeah, if we can do it in a single query, probably is better. Eh? So on the Y, we go minus 20. And on the X, we go minus 50. Do you think it will? Do you think it will center? Probably is even more than minus 50, but let's see. So X, we go minus 50. And Y, wait, Y, I put it before. And Y, we go minus 20 more. Even more, I think, but I think probably will be 60 though. I think I'm underestimating the... You went to a COVID test, eh? They gave you the results already? Or no? So what we are doing, we are centering things, right? But you see that the items on the table are really correct in terms of vertical thing. We have a problem in the... Yes, we still have a problem, you see, in the horizontal. Yeah, the client timed out because the server is restarting. They did. Okay. You want to keep secret the result? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Not bad. So I think we are okay for the vertical. Is pretty much centered. So I think the 50 was probably a bit too much. It has to be 10 less, but overall, you know, we are in the right ballpark. So I think this one needs to be 40 and not 50. Okay, so it needs to be like minus 10. I mean plus 10 on the X. It needs to be plus 10 on the X, but it's not a big issue. We can do it. Plus 10. Okay, we can execute it and GG. Plus 10. Okay, so now basically we have these items correct. Now what we can check is, now there are some rotation that probably are wrong, right? Most likely there are some rotations. But at the moment for the rotations, I don't know if I want to do something. I think the rotation, we will leave them as they are pretty much. So the boxes that are not locked, I can actually open. But I think that the boxes, you see there is armor and other stuff, you know, letters. I'm not gonna read because maybe it's private stuff, you know. I don't want to read private things, but all the items are actually working fine. which is very good. Very, very good. I'm happy about that. Now, these plants, I think they have a wrong pivot. Because you see that the plant probably has a pivot in the middle instead of having a pivot at the bottom. Because the position didn't change, but the position in the world is not correct. That I can fix. Guildhouse key 19. These are coal lamp. There are a lot of jewelry boxes. Wow. Very nice. This item is locked. Ah, but it allows me to unlock. Okay, it allows me to unlock. Okay, good. Good. But for example, this chest, it doesn't allow me to unlock. Ah, because it's open. Okay. Okay, let's try to fix the plant. Okay, let's try to fix the plant. The plant is not a problem of position. You are negative? Ah, okay, nice. Nice. The plant is not a problem of position. It's a problem of pivot of the object. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to close the client, close the server, open the editor. Ah, you see, open the editor. This will be the perfect time for a raid. This will be the perfect time. Ah, they are still speaking. They are still speaking. Ah, they are still speaking. So they didn't raid anyone else. Ah, there is still a chance. There is still a chance. Okay. So now we search our potted plant, right? Potted plant. Potted plant, there it is. So we need to understand why this plant, yeah, you see, I already see the issue. You see that it's inside the ground. So that's the problem. So the 0, is not at the bottom, but is in the middle of the plant, which is bad. Which is definitely bad. Bad. So we are going to check source file, PS Unreal Content Word Guild Low, PSU Art Levels Guild Low FBX. Very bad idea. Very bad idea. Okay, so we are gonna fix. We will fix it. Okay, we will fix it. Is it called potted plant or what? No, I think it's not. I think it's been extracted from the guild, from the guild house. It's been extracted directly from the guild house. And it's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. These are all the pieces. The problem is, you know, the rotation, because how do I know? No, I don't like this. Everything is rotation 0. GG. So we don't know the original rotation of this. We don't know the original rotation. Pretty bad. Okay, we will We will invent. So we go object set origin, origin to geometry. Then I think we will hide everything else. We will move this guy to 0, 0, 0 because we need to export it. And as you can see, it is exactly what the guy that exported from here did. Maybe it was me, maybe it was Way, I don't know, maybe it was someone else, it was Tua, I don't know. And as you can see, is underground, right? Is underground. So we need to position it at the bottom. Then we need to decide what is the front. I think the front should be like this, I think. And then we need to move the origin to the 3D cursor. So it's exactly in at the bottom of the thing. And then we are going to we are exporting it as potted plant, and we are exporting it selected object only and edge. Okay, now we go back in Unreal and we say, hey Mr. Unreal, we have a new file for you. And we reload our potted plant. As you can see, is going up, right? It's going up. So now my potted plant is in the right place. What? The following asset could not be successfully checked out from source control. Wow. Try again. Okay. Or the source control machine is down, or which is always possible. Which is always possible. Or something else is went south. No, the machine is up. The machine is up. One of your friends is positive? Depends how it goes, but I hope it will not be heavy for him. I mean, for certain people they are taking it, but I have also a few friends that took it, and they basically had just a kind of a normal flu without any complications, because they were vaccinated, and there is a bit of a effect on that. So for some reason this potted plant cannot be checked out, which is kind of weird. Is under things furniture. Is under things furniture. And is potted plant, is P plant, is this one, potted plant. Yeah, potted plant U asset. I don't understand why. We can request lock. Can close file, no space left. What the? We finished the space on disk? Really? No, we have 260 gigabyte available. What do you mean no space left? What? No space left. Ah, no space left on the server machine. Fuck. Okay, I understand. Okay. No space left. No space left on the server machine. Okay. No space left, boys. Can make it a bit bigger so you see what I'm doing. No space left on this machine. 100% used in home. GG. Okay, so I think that the best is to search for crash files, because sometimes we have core files. We have, in theory, core files should... why we have so much stuff in here? I mean, I don't know exactly why we've... or are the backups? Yeah, are the backups. Wait a second. Wait a second, okay? So these are all the backups, and I think that we can definitely remove some, okay, of the backups. Let's take 2021, for example, right? 2021... 2021, 2022, because we are doing backups every 7 days, but actually we don't need all of this, right? We don't need all of this. Certain backups, like for example for January, we can keep the 27, and I think we can remove everything that is 22/01/20, right? And we can remove everything that is 13, and we can remove everything that is 06. Okay. Now for the 21, I think we can remove... yeah, I have to remove all the weeks because it's too much. It's too many backups. 13, 16. Yeah, I had this problem already some time ago, and basically we are keeping weekly backups, but sometimes I go in and I delete and I keep only monthly backups, right? So basically now I'm deleting a bunch, really a bunch, so that we have space for a few more months. So I'm keeping, yeah, let me see the 1028. Is it 1028 or 1026? So probably this one I did it manually. Or we can keep the 28, I guess. I mean, it's very unlikely that I'm going back to a certain backup, but you know, it may happen that in the game something crazy, there is maybe a crazy bug that destroys all the players and all their possessions or something, so... So I'm going to delete quite a number, so that we have space for the future, okay? I'm leaving only one per month. I'm deleting everything except the last of the month. Why not back up on my computer? They are also backed up sometimes on my computer, but then if I back it up on my computer, then I have the problem of space on my computer, you know? So... I mean, we are speaking gigabytes here, okay? So it's not that we are speaking, you know, little space. We are speaking significant space. 08 26 08 12 08 05. Then from 27 we keep from 07 we keep 29, and so we can delete 22, we can delete 15, we can delete 8, we can delete 1. From 6 we can delete 24 because we keep the 28, 24, 17, 10. There is also 10 and 3. Okay, I think we deleted enough, so there should be enough space now for some time. In theory I should go on. I mean, would be better to go also to May 20 13 6 13 06. Okay, I think it's enough. I think it's enough, boys. We have enough space now. We have enough space. You see? It worked. Buy a separate drive on backup on Google Drive? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to buy stuff that I don't, you know, that is not required. I mean, I have that server. I just have to do a better backup. I mean, a better management, you know, like I did now. So just clean up some of the backups. I don't need extra space. That space is okay. That space is fine. I just have sometimes to delete some backups. Which anyway is a good idea, because otherwise you will have infinite space, infinite backups, you know. Okay, so we did the change on the potted plant, which is nice. Now what we can do, we can try another guildhouse maybe. Yeah, let's try another guildhouse, because that guildhouse worked. And so with this technique, right, we could fix another guildhouse of the same type, but this time we do it with one line, right? So basically what we said Z must be minus 150. Okay, so I have to say here Z minus 150. And here we are speaking guild low. So this will be minus 150. And then for the X, here we had plus 75. Actually, we removed 30 and 40. So at the end it will be only a plus 5. Sounds a bit weird, plus 5, but it will be only a plus 5 on the X. And on the Y, we had what? We had 875, but we removed a 30, and then we removed a 20, so it will be 825 instead. 825. Okay, so in theory this is the query that will position the item correctly in any guild that is using guild low, or I would say also guild simple, because they are identical. So maybe I can do that. I can copy wait, I can I can copy this item position, and I can copy it to anyone that is a guild low. Sorry, this is a guild simple. So for example, this line. And then we can filter again by text guild simple. And now I should have at least one. Here it is. Right? And this one I can copy paste everywhere. Okay, so if the formula is correct, which we don't know, but we hope so. If the formula is correct, I could apply this formula to any guild of any type. Let me search one that may have some items, okay? So for example, knowledge seekers. Knowledge seekers, but they are in Amnedair. No, not in Amnedair, please. I want it in... the Kurtol. Yeah, let's do this. But the Kurtol is managed by us. No. Let me do one like this one. Iliacum Arts and Culture, right? This one I think he has a lot of stuff in it. Maybe even too much. So this one... let me just check. This one is 406. 406. Here it is. Okay, so this one we already executed. And the lock ID is this one. Okay, perfect. So if I take this one and I run it, right? Let me just check what it's doing. But yeah, it's moving. It's moving a lot in that direction. And I think it makes sense because this one is guild number 220. So yes, it's moving 19,000. Yes, I think it makes sense. So +5, 800, -150. Okay. I think we can run this. Is 195 items. Is 195 items. So if that worked as expected, which I hope it did, and we connect, we just need to teleport in the right place. Okay, so we need to be sure that we teleport here, right? And this will become a giant SQL script, okay? So after I sorted out all the positions by type, it will become just a giant SQL script that will do all the work for me. Without me, you know, really having to do anything. A giant SQL script. Okay, let's go out of that map. What? Okay, yeah, it was just loading. Okay, so this is the other guild house. It's a very nice building, by the way. And now let me just check one thing. Are we in position? Are we in instance 0 now? No, we are still in instance. Okay. So we need to remember that when we get out of the guild house, we should get position 0, instance 0. Otherwise, Otherwise, we don't see the items. You see these items that are on the door, and the flowers and everything. So, and the guitars, not the mandolin, whatever, the lute. So if I enter into this guild house, fuck, it didn't work. It didn't work. Why it didn't work? It's the same problem as before. Wait. It's just because this thing has not been executed. But I think I executed them all, no? After the issue, no? Didn't I execute all of these ones? I executed only the one that I needed. Maybe I executed only the one that I needed. Let me see. It's easy to see because under guilds, if I search our guild, that is 400, which is 5033. Yes, he doesn't have anything set. So yeah, this piece doesn't. Let's execute it all because we need all the guild houses to actually have the right values. Okay. So let's execute all of this as a script. Thank you. Okay, so now in theory, all the guild houses, well, all. It's not really all, but all the one that I mapped, you know. The problem is that I don't have an automatic reload of the guilds, and so unfortunately I need to stop the server and relaunch it. There is no other way. We can have, I mean, in the future, I can have more dynamic reloading of stuff. We already have some. For example, we can reload an NPC. We can reload certain rules. We can reload certain scripts. So there are already some capabilities to reload on the fly at runtime rules in the database. But not everything. So certain pieces, no. And guilds is one of those pieces. Okay, so we're just waiting the server to go up. And then we will relog. We will be in the middle of nowhere because actually we were falling down, so, but that's not a problem. I'm going to teleport again myself in front of the guild house. Like this. Okay, so we are again in the front of the guild house. Now I'm gonna enter and hopefully this time it will work. Fuck, didn't. Why didn't? No, there is something, there is some information that is not matching. There is some information in the guild house that is not matching. Why ID? Why house ID is -1? I don't understand. 5033. 50. There is an error in this query. 50. Because we don't have it in this list. Okay. We don't have it in this list. Why? 5033. This one is the guilds. This one is the house ID update. Yeah, this one is the house ID sequel. And it seems that we didn't catch them all, boys. Because, yeah, that list is very outdated, because I did it like 2 days ago. This list is very old. And you see how many more there are now? There are still a few missing, but there are so many more. And yeah, there are some without ID. These are still the guilds that I need to fix. But all the ones with an ID should be valid and should be working. Okay, so we're going to re-execute this. Yeah, that was the reason why I was failing, by the way. So it was actually, he was right as usual. Okay, now we updated 47 houses, so we are, I think, in a better spot. Meanwhile, I'm flying. Goodbye, WL. By the way, if anyone else has any questions, you know, you can ask whatever you want. You can ask about the game, you can ask about, you know, game development in general, about Unreal. I mean, if you have any questions, please. Or if you want to just tell me, you know, what you do with Unreal, that would be nice as well. Real Engine rated first Crimson. I'm happy for him. I think he's nice. He's doing a nice game. He's building a nice game. Okay. So now we will fly again in the sky for a second until we teleport in the right place. And this time, I hope that we can enter into our guild house. Oh! We went in and out. We went in and out. There is a bit of a special guild house because it's 155, because this one is not really owned by a guild, but is owned by us, by developers. But actually there is a guild, so let me just check. So we went in and out very quickly. I don't know why. So this is the lock ID. Yes, this is the lock ID. Correct. This is the correct lock ID. So we are, in fact, we are in the right instance. The problem is, RCD5. Fuck. This window is not scaling with the text. Okay, I have to change that. Okay. So we have some sort of problem I need to understand. 5033 405. So the action location ID. The action location ID is 406, okay? The action location ID is 406. Okay, so if I check in the database, our action location 406, I want to see if it got updated. It got updated correctly here, but the instance is wrong. Well, no, the instance is -1, is okay. Okay, let me see if this data got changed. Entrance ID, action lock, blah blah blah. Sector guild simple. Yes. I think I never tested what? Because we are not in the right instance. What the hell is going on? He actually thinks that I'm inside the guild. He actually thinks that I'm inside a guild. But I'm not. Okay, I think we have a problem with Guild Simple. Because Guild Law works, but Guild Simple doesn't work. Guild Simple doesn't work. $136.6. Ah, fuck. I know why. No. Yes. Oh, fuck. We have a problem. But it's solvable. It's solvable. No, the problem is that it's true that Guild Simple and Guild Law are sharing the same structure and the same shape, and that's true, but our formula is completely different because yes. This data is wrong. This 116287 is not like that in Guild Simple. It is for Guild Law, but Guild Simple has another set of coordinates. which is exactly this one. Plus, not only that, but Guild Simple is not working on the 100 range, is working on the 200 range. So actually I need to remove 201 when I'm moving items. And in addition to that, okay, so now the item will be okay. The only problem is why we are not house ID 200. So we said that our guild right now is house ID 220. Okay, and it's going to Guild Simple. So if he's really 220, he will do 19. So he will move by 19. So he's doing 220 minus 1, which is 219, minus 200, which is 19, and then he's doing 10,000 by 19, right? So 119,000, right? 119,000, right? Which is what we said in the 190,000, right? So 190,000 will be the base. But why then we have wait, but then why we have there is a problem with what do you mean plus minus? Plus minus. What? Where is that? Where is that plus minus? On the X? Location X multiplied by 100. What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry, where is this plus minus coming from? It's coming from here. Because it's set on the wrong one. Because it's set on the wrong one, then. $201. Wait. Fuck, it's exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite. Guild simple is Guild simple is the one with the 200. It's not the opposite. Yeah, exactly. So this one should be 201 minus that, and plus it should be this value. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up with the numbers, boys. I messed up with the numbers. Okay. Okay, so this is 201 and then this. Now, if I go guild low, okay, if I go guild low, all these ones should be 101 and not 201, and should use this value, okay, and should use this. Bro, select this please, and should use this value, right? Okay, so now at least we have them lined up. Still, I don't understand why, if I'm teleporting to my guild simple, because we decided to teleport to a guild simple, right? And guild simple is this one, Iliacum Art. Now, Iliacum Art as the right is guild simple, right? Is guild simple, so is on the 200 range. Yes, is in the 200 range. Is in the 200 range. So if I go back, so this teleport, the first teleport is correct because it's the right place, right? I think it's loading. Okay, so here we are in the right place. We are in front of the right door. It's in front of the right door. We see the right items, right? So that's fine. When I click here and I say enter, right? When I click here and I say enter, what the game does is to check the house ID and check the simple guild, right? So it's checking these two things, and also checking, I don't know if it's checking the dev owned, but including the lock ID. So based on the 220, it should teleport me to like we said, 190,000, right? But when I saw my position, I was not in 190,000. I was... Yes, I am at 190,000. I am at 190,000, and I'm at 136,000 on the X. 136,000 on the X. So it's actually correct. It's actually correct. So the only thing that may have happened is that the spawning of the guild failed for some reason. Or the guild is considered already loaded or something. I think we should redo it from clean. I think we should redo it from clean actually. Guildhouse, you see that it's saying Guildhouse 5033 is already loaded at 190,134 and 0. Exactly. So, okay. Let me redo it clean 1 second, because I think that we are... let me redo it clean. Now, all those query were only about the items. So, actually, I don't really care about those queries. So I didn't check the chat. Hello, Kings Road. You're going to about to ask me a bunch of questions about multiplayer? Yes, please. Hello, Dinkin. Hi. We are a bit deep into this Guildhouse translation, coordinate translation, but let's say that at eye level, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, okay? So at eye level, we are... I can delete this. At eye level, we have a number of guildhouses, okay, that are templates for all the guilds. And in particular, I think we have 5 of them. So we have Guild Gog, which is the one of Gugronted. We have Guild Oja. We have Guild Simple. We have Guild Low. And we have Guild Amnadair, okay? And so what we did, Guild Oja is working and Guild Low is working. At least these are the two that we feel. I mean, I feel that they are working. We can test one Guild Low again just to be sure, but Guild Low should be okay. The problem is the problem is that when I right click here, yeah, it's not working for Guild Simple. There's no way. It's not working for Guild Simple. Guildhouse 533 already loaded. Why is saying that it's already loaded? That is the first time that we loaded in. I think it's confusing the two guilds. Yeah, it's confusing the two guilds for some reason. It's confusing. It's confusing Guild Low with Guild Simple because he's sending me... I mean, he's saying that the guild is already loaded, but obviously it's not. I mean, it's impossible that it's already loaded. Let me double check again one low, just to see that the low... just to be sure that the low is working, okay? That we didn't break the other one. But I think the other one is... okay, so let me go back to one low just to be sure that we didn't break it. Fuck, so many fields, boys. Okay, it's here. Guild low. Guild low, for example, this one we tested, right? Archaist. Archaist we tested. Archaist we tested. This one, okay. Yeah, you see, this one works. Oh fuck, now the potted plant is super high. What? Okay, because that one because that one is the one of the guild. Okay, I can fix that. Is not an this one is not an item, is the one that was modeled into the guild. I can fix it. So this one works actually. This one works. So the guild low works. The guild low works. Is the guild simple that doesn't? I don't understand why yet. I don't understand why. Yeah, you see, all these ones are working. It seems to have no items in it. I don't know why, but then I don't know exactly why. But okay, this is the one that we did before, right? So this is the one that is correct. Now, I think there is still a bit of a vertical fuck up of like 5-10 centimeters. So I think that vertically probably we are still below 5, but I can fix that. But you see, all the guild low are working. All the guild low are working. I need to understand why the guild simple is not working, and also why it's thinking that the guild is loaded already. That I don't understand. I mean, unless the shortcut is wrong. I mean, unless the script is wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think that the script is bad. By the way, didn't I say that I wanted to have sector, I mean all sectors aligned to the left? Or I did it only for a few, huh? I did it only for a few. Because I wanted to have, yes, all the sectors. I wanted to have, yes. Okay. Just because this way I can see way more easy the name of the guild. Okay. So yeah, we have a problem with guild simple. It seems that it's not loaded correctly. Don't ask me why, because I don't know yet, but I think I will try to fix it. We can try more than one and see if it's the same for all. Maybe we can start with the first one, because we went to the 2020, which is But I think I went there because all the first ones are in Amnadair, so but this one, for example, is good as well. The Kurtal in theory should work, even if it's owned by us, but let me see this one, huh? So we teleport here. I think it's loading. Yes. We teleport here, and this door. I have to fix the. But anyway. Oh. This door is not triggering. This door is not triggering. Haie Kurt. I don't know why sometimes I'm getting a different mesh name. You see this mesh name? You see this mesh name? It's actually not correct. Don't ask me why, but it's not correct. So okay, let me get this because I need to fix it here as well. 3, 4, 5. Yes, you see that? Well, basically the only difference is this, but this one we can reload on the fly. So this one I can reload on the fly from the database. So if I execute it and I just ask to reload the action locations, the cache, reload cache. In theory now this one is the right, yeah, you see, it's working. Okay. So if I enter into this, what? Why this item appeared like in the middle of nowhere? It looks like it doesn't let me go. So maybe we have a collision issue. Maybe we have a collision issue. Because it doesn't let me go. Maybe we just have a collision issue in the editor. Because one of the problem of the teleport is that if you are colliding with something and you ask to teleport in a specific location and there is no way out, meaning that there is no available space around the teleport location, you basically are not teleported, right? But our game still thinks that you have been teleported, which is obviously wrong, but I think maybe I will be able to fix that as well. So what do we need to check? We need to check in guild. In guild sim, I mean, if guild simple for whatever reason has collision, right? Now, how do I check it? Well, first of all, It's kind of fucked up, like this. What? This end rail is not in the right position, just to say something. This end rail is definitely not in the right position. Okay, now it is. I feel that probably Guild Simple is not really being completed, completely ported. Can I show collision here or not? No. Cannot show collision here. Well, we can see the collision anyway because let me see. Well, let me see if we have simple collision. No, simple collision seems to be correct. Seems to be correct. Let me check if our guild has a starting arrow. This is the starting arrow. We could position it maybe a bit higher, but I don't think that's the problem. I'm checking if by any chance we are colliding, but it seems not. It seems not. This one is a weird. No. It seems fine. These are all single pillars, so it's basically impossible that they are colliding. These ones as well. Maybe the roof, but I don't think that the roof can. No, the collision is all okay. At least I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem, unless this arrow was too low, but I don't think so. I moved it up a bit. I mean, it's basically the same position it was here. Let me fix the plants since we are here. We can move them together. No, we cannot. Okay. I mean, I selected them both, no? I didn't, huh? Bah. Okay. I mean, this we can fix now that we not fly anymore and will be correct in the other guild. Okay, so with Guild Simple we have a problem. With Guild Simple we have a problem. We have a problem. Why we have this problem? We are transported actually in the right place. Or it cannot load it. Or it cannot load it. So maybe it's giving an error and we don't see it. In theory, we have in the code a check for that. This one cannot be loaded because the corresponding, actor cannot be loaded. Maybe what I can do, let me just check one thing. We can We can check if in the server log there is any of that. No, there is not. So that's not the error. So it should say Guildhouses spawned in. Guildhouse 5033 spawned in. Repopulating items. Yeah, you see that it's saying that so this is the message that we get, right? We get Guildhouse 5033 spawned in 190,000 blah 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 blah, and it's actually correct. So that actor has been spawned in the right place. Now after that, what we do, we just check the position of the player. So we determine the player location, and if there is an issue, it will tell the Guildhouse is missing a player start, right? But the Guildhouse is missing a player start. I don't think we are getting that error. No, we are not. So everything looks nice. I think I need a better check when I'm colliding. Or maybe I did a mistake and I placed the... No, because the... Have you checked the new free for the month item at Epic? No, I didn't. I didn't. I think we can. Is there anything good? Player start location plus relative location. Plus relative location. I'm just checking if there is any difference, you know, in the player start, but player start seems to be, you know, in the right place. One 3, 1 7. It seems to be where it should be. I don't see any problem with that. I'm thinking if there is an issue with the player start, you know. Thinking if there is an issue with the player start, because this could be the only reason why. It's a bit strange that you see this 1-7. It says 1-7 in the X, while the two guilds are basically identical, okay? One just has some items in the middle, but it's looking like the Guildhouse is not positioned in 0-0 actually. But I think it's the same for this. But they are not positioned in the same place, you see? We can so since the guild law is working, maybe what we can do, we can take the position of this actor and let me see what happens, and we move it to the position of this actor. Ah, it's very different actually. is super different. It is super different. From 505 to minus 25. Yeah, it's completely different. I don't know why. I was expecting the two guilds to be identical, but they are not. You see, if I do this, everything goes like in places, right? So it's about 400, it's about 4 meters. It's about 4 meters in this direction. But unfortunately also the vertical one is not the same. The fact that the vertical one is not the same is kind of bothering me, because this means that we will have to fix this means we will have to fix the coordinate differently, you know, for both. Okay, but now is in a very similar position. He's not in the same position, but he's in a very similar position. Let me see if this changes anything, okay? Or not. I want to understand that. I mean, if it was really a collision problem like that, my calculation was not working fine because the guild was actually moved. In theory, when you are teleported, we just consider the player arrow, right? Which is the starting point. Did you know if you press the end key with a... Yes, I knew it. Because I used it for trees. Because I had a big issue with foliage where all the trees lost the connection with the ground, and in the case of foliage, the connection is an important connection, because then when you modify the landscape, the tree moves together with the landscape, right? So it's important that they stay connected. And if you take a tree and you press end, it will stick to the ground and it will also connect to the ground. So the next time you change the landscape, it will work. Okay, let's try to wait. To teleport again. To teleport again here, okay. And then now to enter. No. I'm still pushed back. I'm still pushed back. Like there is a problem in teleporting for some reason. Okay, I can go there manually. And we can see if our Guildhouse is really there. Okay. I can do it because I can teleport myself in any location of the world, including the location where in theory the Guildhouse is, right? And so we know that the Guildhouse should be around 190,000, roughly, plus a bit, I mean, plus a piece, but... And then we know that is... this, and then let's try like 100 or 900. So you see the Guildhouse is not here. The Guildhouse is not here. Fuck. The Guildhouse is not here. Why? In theory I am on the right coordinates. But there is no Guildhouse. We can try one that is a bit less distant, because this one is very far away. As we said, this one is the 20 or something, 19, you know? So it's very far. That one is very, very far. I don't know, there's something weird going on. What the fuck? Teleport failed. Okay, but this is another problem. Wait. This one is another problem. This one is just that the... Yeah, this one is just that the teleport location is too close to the... So in this case we are in 99, 905. Minus 251. I don't understand what is the problem with this Guildhouse. I have no idea, but definitely there is a problem. This Guildhouse is not loading, or is not... I mean, we don't have an error in the server. The server is not giving an error. It's just saying... I mean, it's not giving an error at all. Anyway, the teleport failed. We can detect it for what I've seen. Guildhouse 3007. Guildhouse 3007. Yes, this one is correct. And he's searching guilds. House 211. House 211. House 211, guild simple. So 211 is doing -1, -10. So yes, it's going to... show hidden. Because you see that I'm actually not falling down. I mean, I'm flying, but I'm not going down. My position, if I check my position is always 251. So it looks like I can... It looks like I'm standing still. So it seems that on the server, that Guildhouse is actually loaded, but on the client, I don't have it, right? Why on the client I don't have it? Why on the client is not here? Why on the client is not here? What is the difference between this Guildhouse and this Guildhouse? What is the difference? I think the only thing that I have a tag to know if that's a Guildhouse, but yes, you see the tag is here. It's true I have this shared route, but I don't think that's really making any difference. I don't know. We can try with another one, but we can try with another one. Maybe a one that is there is a real guild, you know. There is a real guild and not dev owned, because the difference is that those two guilds are dev owned, but I don't think will make any difference actually, but let's try. So what? You see that the items were there? What? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? I think those were map items. Those were map items. Okay, let's try this one. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's like we cannot teleport. I don't know. It's like we are failing, you know, to teleport or something. I see on the server side, I see some errors of loading stuff, but like fail to load, can find file, but it is just because there is a lot of stuff in that guild. I don't know if those errors are like triggering something. Because I get my guildhouse spawned, right? So the guildhouse spawned, I get it, but I definitely get this message. Then I get all the repopulate guild items, right? And then we are returning the position of where I should be, right? I mean, we can print it out. We can print it out. There is this result, which is yeah, unless we would get this error, but we don't. We don't get this error, so we get the position, we return true, and after we return true, we go wait. We return through and we go here. We set the position equal to the spawn position, right? And then we do a teleport, right? We do a teleport with loading screen. In fact, we see the loading screen. We see it. And this should be after, wait, let me see if I get any error after all the items are created. We are spawning 1,000,000 items there. Save character data. No, I don't see any error on the server side, so I don't see any error on the server side. So this teleport seems to be kind of working, but in reality we are getting pushed back to where we were. So we are not really going anywhere. We are not really going anywhere. I can print this position. I can we can ulog something saying yeah, user manager handle entrance message, found the guild position, and then we can %s and we can print position to string or something. Ah. Yes. And I mean, if not, we can print out at least an error message saying that something went wrong. So loadhouse in spawn position. We can say no guildhouse position found, something like that. And we can print out what? We can print out the guild ID. Yeah, we can print out the guild ID. I'm trying to add some information to understand why we are failing, because I don't understand why we are failing. I don't understand why we are failing here. I have no idea. I could swap the two guild houses, you know, in the editor, like giving the same geometry to one and the other, so that we excluded the problem of the model being fucked up. That's a possibility. I can do that as well, but we can try with the other guild, you know, with Guildhouses, because we have two others, right? We have two others. We can check at the moment. Guildhouses is okay. Guildhouses is okay. We can check with Guildhouses and see if it happens, if we have the same issue or not, right? We can try that. I will just have to load the other map, but we can do it. And I think I have enough. Let me see if I have enough. But I'm sure I have. I have. I mean, for sure there are guilds in that area. Yes, you see there are all these guilds, and I already have the update. So it should be fine. Okay, let me try now just to see if we get an error message. If not, we will just use the... We will just try another guild, okay? Because I don't know, because I'm confused. Is it loading or not? There is something going weird sometimes. Okay, let's see if we get any error, okay? I mean, any of the new printout that we printed, I want to see if they are telling us something or not. Apart of this item is appearing, but that's another problem. So what I get on the server side, I get I get request entered message 345 and -1. Then he's saying Guildhouse has been spawned in blah blah blah. Repopulating items for guild blah blah blah. Right? And here is repopulating all the items, right? Which actually are quite a bit, 73. And then he's saying, yes, I found the guild position to be here. And he's teleporting me. We don't have any error on teleport. We just have the fact that we found the right guild position. Now, if I try to teleport myself there, I would like to understand where is there, but I think it should be the right place. I mean, this is the right place. But there is no guild. There is no guild. Like if the guild is invisible or something. Okay, let's try with another guild that is not simple, okay? Because maybe simple is fucked up for whatever reason that we will discover one day. Let me try this other guild. So let's go in GOG. But I need to load the map. Yeah, unfortunately I need to load the map. Because this map, I think we don't have at the moment. Is a map that... is a map that I don't have loaded. Yeah. Okay. We need to restart the server because it's not going to work like this, I think. Because the server doesn't have that map at the moment, so it's not gonna work. I need to restart with the map loaded in. Now, let me just double check that this particular guild we actually have the data for. So I'm loading this one, Prophet of Chaos. Prophet of Chaos are guild ID 4684. 4684. I want to see if the house ID is set properly. Yes, it is. And if it's the house type, yes, the house type is correct as well. Okay. Yeah, so in theory we should go. In theory we should go there. Okay. So we are in GOG. Yes, we need to teleport ourselves to this place. Okay. And here there should be, okay, and here there is. Now this one is not clicking. Why is not clicking? This one is not clicking. My position is granted 0. Yes, which is fine. Build Cranhouse 03 underscore. Okay, again there is this underscore 49. I have no idea where I got those numbers really. Where did I got the underscore 49? That is so strange. I got it from the... I think I got it probably from the release client. It component, because I think the one is the component, the other is the mesh name. We need the mesh name. I think many of these names are fucked up, boys. Unfortunately, it's a pity, but that's what it is. I think I have many of those names that are not correct. Unfortunately. But anyway, that's another problem that we're gonna solve later on. Let's fix this one. Let's fix this one, and let's reload cache. Okay. So now you see I get my pop-up. Yes. You see this guild works. So is really guild simple that is fucked up. I don't know how and why, but the other guild houses are working okay. The other guild houses are working fine. Like this one is working fine. I don't know why that one is fucked up. You know what we can do? Which is probably a good idea. I'm happy that this one works, by the way, but you know what we can do? I mean, guild law is actually the most complex of the two, right? Because guild law is basically guild simple plus some items, right? So what I'm thinking that I will just delete guild simple completely, and I will clone guild law, which is the one that is working, and then I'm going to just remove the items that we don't need, right? The beauty of that is that we will also get the same positions, and so everything will be nice. So I will say guild simple broken. Okay, so we're going to rename this one to guild simple broken. I'm going to get guild low and actually duplicate it. Right? And this one will be called guild simple. Fuck, an asset already exists because it did the redirector, the mother. So let's fix up the redirector so that that's going away. Okay. Thank you. Now I duplicate this and I called it guild simple. Now Subversion may, Subversion may fuck up a bit on this move, I know, because we are basically renaming. We are basically renaming the thing in exactly the same way of a package that has been deleted, and so it's getting a bit annoying on that. But what the fuck? What is going on? What? I duplicated the object and it's not the same. It's missing all the meshes. What is going on, boys? Let me duplicate it with another name, okay, which is Guildhouses 1, because maybe it failed in their name or something. Yes, it failed when Subversion fucked up. Okay. Okay. But basically, you know, this one is identical to this one. It just has more items. So I think so, right? I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I think it just has more. So if I basically go here and I delete, you know, the extra items in this guild, and so it becomes super plain, you know, like, you see, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have any decoration on the side. Like, these decorations are not there. It does not have the double thingy here. Ah, fuck. But he has a different ground. He has a different ground, boys. No, he has a different wall. No, it's different. No, it's different. I cannot do it. No, it's different. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It's actually different. You know what? I think that, fuck this Guildhouse. I think we can continue with our other Guildhouse, the one that is working, and we will do this one last, okay? So I don't care. I mean, I don't know why it's broken, but at the moment I don't care. Let's move on with the other ones that are actually working, okay? I will revert Guild Simple in Subversion. Hopefully I will be able to do it. I don't know, because actually when you try to rename something and then substitute it with something else, sometimes the integration goes crazy. It happened to me already, but usually reverting, so we have to revert Guild Simple has been, I think I will delete it, and I will say something like clean up and vacuum Princeton copies or something like that, so that it will actually re-download Guild Simple for real. So we really re-download it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, it's impossible that he did a check-in, so we didn't, you know, we didn't check it in. Okay, let's forget about this Guildhouse for a second. I will fix it, okay? I will fix it separately because I think this Guildhouse has an issue. Let's go on with Guildgog, which Guildgog actually was working, okay? And we take as an example, you know what is the only issue? But okay, we take as an example this guildhouse here, right? This prophet of chaos. This prophet of chaos. Okay. So for this one, we don't have yet an item positioning query. So we need to create a new item positioning query for Gilgog, right? And it can be taken, I mean, it can be similar to anyone that we have here. And then we have to tweak it. And then we have to tweak it for Gog. And then we have to tweak it for Gog. Let me see. Okay, this one. Yes, this one. So this one will be... So the differences are that Gog is... $401, right? So we are in the 400 range. And so this means that this should be 401. Now, in terms of coordinates, I think we can start clean. I mean, we can start with a 0 and a 0 and a 0 and see where we land, okay? The only thing I would do is probably to change this, which is the Y, because the Y, we have a specific Y, which is this one, okay? So this is the only thing we want to change. But apart from this, so these are all the ones in Gog, okay? So we want the Prophet of Chaos, which is this one. So we take it and we put it at the bottom here. And I will take this and I will say Gilgug items. Okay, so there is a temporary update, and we need to do it on the right lock ID. But yes, we are doing it on the right lock ID. Okay, let's see if this guild has any items inside, but hopefully it has. So let's run this query and see what happens. 0. 0? There are 0 items in this guild. Fuck. How is it possible there are 0 items in a guild? Okay, there are 0 items. So these guys have a guild, but they didn't put any item into it? Fuck. Okay. Okay, this one is the family. The family, I'm sure that they freaking spammed. I'm sure that they freaking spammed the house, if it's the real one. Okay, so let me try this update. Zero. No, it's not correct then. How is it possible that the family guildhouse has zero items in it? How is it possible? How is it possible that the family guildhouse has 0 items in it? We can check on the old game. We can check in the old game. Okay, so in theory, the family Guildhouse is the family. The family Guildhouse is in this instance ID in Gilgug. Okay, so if I teleport myself in Gilgug, and then I teleport me here 5013. So in theory, now I am inside that Guildhouse. Yeah, you see that there are items. There are items. So why these wait I didn't execute this. Yes, I didn't execute this. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I need to execute first. This. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we run this. And this is going to update all the items of all the Guildhouse in Go Granted with the right ID, okay? Because we are using the lock ID as the instance now. We are not using the action ID as the instance now. I don't know exactly why, but I did it this way. So we just need to wait that this is finishing. It's taking a bit because it's taking about 10 seconds for each one. So you can see the arrow that is telling us where he is. But anyway, when it's finished, we can run this, right? Which was the one that we wanted to run before, but was giving 0 items. And now I'm pretty sure it will not give 0 items. 421. Okay, good. Okay, so we moved those items. Now, what we need to understand is where we are in terms of coordinates in this Guildhouse. Okay. I really have no idea why Guild Simple is failing. It may be the way it's been built. I think what I want to do, I want to really change the aggregation of those guilds, because at the moment they are aggregation of actors, and that is making things so weird. I think that Unreal is not really designed well on that side. When you have an actor that is an aggregation of other actors, I think he's going a bit crazy. And unfortunately, our Guildhouses has been created like that, because I said, oh, there is a nice functionality, you know, you can just click on build actor, you know, group and build actor. And I thought that was a good idea, but I see that it's really not well supported. Like the duplicate that we did before, that kind of went crazy, and when you move the actors, they are not really moving all together. It looks like it's not moving properly. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Okay, so you see, we got into our Guildhouse and the items are here already. Now it seems that is very, very different, but I think it's different. I think we can check. Now let's check the lower level. Lower level I think is good to check because is larger, and so we can see. Okay, so this is the view that we should have. Okay, so we should have the potted plants at the bottom, and here we have the potted plants. We have 2 potted plants, but they are here. Actually there are 3 of them. That's a bit strange. There are 3 of them, because here there are only 2. Interesting. Probably we are. Wait, we are. Let me check the barrel, okay? Where is the barrel? Where is the barrel? Well, there are a million barrels, fuck. But I think that could be that the barrel is upstairs, maybe? Because here there are 2 plants. If the barrel is upstairs, then I think I understand the issue. No, it's not. The mirror. I just need to understand where we are relatively to everything, you know, if this is the lower level or if this is the upper level, that I don't know. There was a potted plant actually up there, but for sure what I see is that there are items also above, so there are bottle of wines and cabinets. There is a bed. There is a bed with the bathtub. This seems to be. But we have these 2 libraries though. Yeah, they are rotated the wrong way, but we have these 2 libraries. And we have these 4 2-door closets. With a lira. Okay, sì. The 4 and the 2, huh? The 4 and the 2 with all that mess in the middle? Well, probably the mess is here, we don't see it. Yeah. The 4 and the 2 with all the mess in the middle and the lira. No, but the lira... what? The lira is not here. Don't understand. There are 2 clothes, a battle axe. Tools, first aid. Now there is something fundamentally wrong, boys. There is something. It seems to me again that is mirrored. That this one is mirrored. So I don't know, because I cannot see the. I cannot see the. Wait, let me do one thing that I think it will help us. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me completely delete the X rotation, because the X rotation is something in the old game we didn't have, and but for some items it's actually there and it's fucking up everything. So let me remove the X rotation from this guild house a second. Okay, and let me try to log in again, and we see if it's looking a bit better, and we understand better that mess. Okay. Unfortunately tonight I cannot go as late as yesterday, so I need to go pretty soon, but I don't know, it looked like mirrored to me, but in theory it should not be, because we did the value minus, right? We did value minus like we did the other day for the Y, so unless maybe for this guild house is not needed, but I don't think so, because the coordinate system is the same, so I think I need to anyway do a check-in of all the changes that I did, because if I mess up something now, you know, we are in trouble. So I will have to do a check-in of all the stuff. Okay, you see that now we don't have the extra rotation anymore. And without extra rotation, yeah, without extra rotation is looking better. So there are more items that are flipped the right way. And so I think it's looking slightly better. I mean, it's still fucked up, but not that much. I still don't understand where I am. Like, this one seems to be a bed, right? That one seems to be... no. I mean, where is that carpet? Are we looking at the same? Let me just do it. Are we looking at the same guild or not? Yeah, I think we are, though. Because the 4 cabinets are there. I always struggle to understand where the hell we are. Okay, let's analyze this a second, okay? So there are some books. Death and Dying, okay? Where is this Death and Dying book? By the way, this cabinet is upside down also here. Where is this Death and Dying book? I don't know, it looks like a completely different place. No, I think it's another guild house, it's impossible. Even if we have the lira. No, the lira is not here. No, I don't know. I think it's a different guild house, boys, for some reason. Just a second. Here I am in 226-48191, okay? Okay, which is this one. It is the one that we decided to change things. Okay, so this one is this guild here. And this guild here is Prophet of Chaos. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place, I guess. The old instance is 333. Okay, wait. The old instance is 333. What? Why these items remained? Why some items remained? Okay, that's a bug of the old game, I think. There is a bug of the old game then. Oh my god, okay. 1 second. 1 second. Oh fuck. There is a bug of the old game. What do you mean? Okay, now also the old game is rebellious. Now also the old game is rebellious. Like I moved between different guildhouses and he went crazy. He was summing up. I'm using your stream to justify delaying doing the rest of the shoveling. Yes, I really need you, Jet. I need you now. You have to tell me the ID of... You have to shovel snow, I guess. Oh, look. It's snowing in the game. It's snowing in the old game. Teleport me map Guildhouses. Cannot teleport to null. Okay. I mean, why the old game is hating me at the moment? Why the old game is not doing what it should do now? Why? I mean, it's nice to know, but... And, I mean, it's fine, but... If I teleport me map Guildhouses, why is not working? I did it 1 second ago. Oh my god. It's time to go to bed. I don't know. I mean, the game is refusing to cooperate. The game is refusing to cooperate. Okay, let me try Guildhouses. Guildhouses obviously works. Yeah, but I need a Guildhouses. That's what I need. Okay, now it worked. Okay, I don't know why, but... Okay, now it works. So, I want to see... Okay, of Guildhouses, I need... we said 333, right? 333. 333. Okay. Okay, now we see the lira and now we see the shell. Okay, now we are in the right place. Okay, at least we are in the right place. Now we see the lira, we see the thingies, we see the 2 potted plants. Okay. Now things are starting to be correct. At least we are in the right place. We have 3 potted plants at the back. Yes. Okay, so we have these potted plants, 4. And then we have that and that. Okay, so we just need to calculate how offsite we are, okay? How offsite we are. At the moment, I would say that we are at least 50 centimeters down. because this potted plant should stay on the ground and it's not. So we are 50 centimeters down on the Z. Okay, so let's say Z plus 50. I think we are significantly offset in this direction. You see, all these shelves should be way in this direction. So let me see which direction is it. I think we should go 4 or 5 meters. So this is the X, the positive X. So if we want to go this direction, we have to remove from X. So I will remove from X probably, considering these shelves and these shelves, I mean really a lot, even 10 meters probably even I mean 10 meters seems a lot, but I think let's try with 8. Let's try with 8 meters. Let's try with 8 meters. So we said we need to remove. So to go in that direction, yes, I need to remove. So I need to do minus. So I need to do X minus 800. And the Y doesn't seem too fucked up, because the Y, if you look at the shelf are actually, you know, touching the wall. They should be touching the, and they are not too far. So I think we are, I don't know, 1 meter or less. These ones are basically touching the wall. So from here to here, I don't know how much is it, but it's probably half a meter. Let's say 50. So half a meter. And this one should be the other direction. I just need to see if it's positive or negative. Is positive. So we need to gain we need to gain 50 centimeters on the Y. Okay. So the Y will be plus 50, the X will be minus 800, and the Z will be plus 50. Okay, and we're going to execute this on all the items of this guild, and then we can obviously apply the same transformation everywhere else. So we need to restart the server. Map sectors are case sensitive. Yeah, I know, but sectors are sensitive. But I just said teleport me map Guildhouses, and Guildhouses is the region. So I don't know. I did it again and it worked. So I'm a bit, I don't know. Software has never been a perfect science. Is organic these days. There is so much behind it, so many layers, so many libraries, so many, you know, that is hardly a perfect science. Physics simulation, whatever. So I have like, I think this is the last test and then I'm going. Then I really need to go. At least it will look a bit better, hopefully. Okay, let's see. We gained... didn't move at all. Nothing moved. GG. What? What do you mean nothing moved? $650 rows updated. What do you mean? What do you mean nothing moved? Okay. It's not the right one. That's why. That's why nothing moved. Because it's not the right one. Fuck it. Okay, now something moved, huh? Now I tell you that something moved. Yeah, but basically what we need to do, we need to find for each of the guild houses the right translation model, okay? When we find the right at the moment we did it for Oja and Low. Now we are doing it here, okay? When we find the right translation for all of them, then we are done, because yeah, because everything will be good. And we can just update. We can just apply to everything else. Come on. It's loading in. Okay. Now the other rotations. Okay, it's looking better. At least we have a display of weapons. I think we exaggerated with the 8 meters because we went too much. What the? Wait. It seemed that we went down instead of up. What? I did Z plus 50, right? But yeah, probably because now everything is moved, and so it looks different. Because I think that the plants that we had before now are here. So we really went too much. We went like... I mean, 8 meters was really, really, really much. Nice weapons, by the way. I like that. Because these weapons should be, in theory, in the end wall, right? And this gifts, and the gifts should be on the pedestal. You see, so we are now. I can calculate it with a pause, maybe. Slash pause. So here, so that is the distance. Now if I go here roughly and I do pause again, so we changed off 564 minus 182. 564 minus 182. So we changed of 382. We changed of 382. Positive. Positive 382. Positive 382 on the X. Are we okay on the Y? Yeah, I think these shelves are pretty much on top of the wall, so I think that the Y is correct. The Y now is fine. I would not change it anymore. But we are probably wrong, like half a meter up. So we need to go another half a meter up. We need to go on the X 300. Oh fuck, I forgot. How much was it? 300? 82? 382? 564 minus 182. 382. So we go 382 on the X, and the Y we leave it as it is, okay? And we see what happens. And this is the last test, and I really need to go 382. No, on the X, on the X, on the X. Don't make mistakes. And plus 50, okay. Okay, we need to stop the server. We need to... So many windows, boys. Need to restart the server. Meanwhile, I will close a bit of this 3 million windows. These windows are generated by the batch files, and I googled a bit, but it seems that the batch files are not able to close them. So there is no easy solution. Anyway, we are getting there, boys. It's a bit slow because it's not a perfect science, but it's a bit slow, but I feel we are slowly getting there. I mean, even if we do only one guild every day, I think we can do like 2 guilds every day, but we only have 5 to do in total because we only care about the unique types, you know? And we only have 5 types. And by the way, one type is not used, so actually we only have 4 types because Dominator at the moment is not used. So we only have 4 to do. Okay, that is getting better. That is looking better. So we have this one pretty much at the end. We have the weapons that are pretty much on the wall. I mean, not exactly. So I think we can push another 10 centimeters. I think we can push another 10 centimeters on that direction. So I can have another small adjustment. Like 10 on the X, and on the Z, I think on the Z as well, I think we miss like 10 probably vertically. I think it's just 10 and 10, and then it's done. We should check if the rest of the guild is okay, but I think it should be. Now the rotation of the single item are wrong, okay? That we know. So don't worry about that. This table is really like this, like in the middle of... Like is an half table or what? Yes, it's really an half table. I don't know why, but... Yeah, the torch is pretty much at the wall. So I think if I go 10 centimeters this way, we will be exactly at the spot. Yeah. Yeah, I think plus 10 is good. I mean, maybe 15, but you know. I mean, we can do maybe another round of small adjustment later on. Is there a Guild Dominator map available? Yes, there is. You never seen it? I can show it to you. It's very nice. There is. I mean, that you can teleport now, you need to have a guild as associated. Because guilds do not exist until you enter one, right? That is how I did it. So we are not loading 50 guild houses, right? We are loading only the ones that we need. So you need a guild. By the way, Widget, I had few questions for you. I don't know if you answered. Let me check. Yes, I think you answered. Okay, that one is instance 400. Instance 400, because so I can fix that one as well. Okay, I will do it later because now I cannot do it anyway, but I will do it later. Okay, I will check what you said. I think we have very few missing, so the majority are... The Golden Circle Guildhouse was reclaimed for inactivity and is now the Chatham Order House. But then what we... I mean, the Guildhouse doesn't exist. The Guildhouse is another Guildhouse then. So can we... I mean, can you remove it from the Jayos list? Because otherwise it looks like there is a Guildhouse there. Because in Jayos there is the Golden Circle and there is the Charan Horde. There is both of them, so... Okay, I think we are much better now. So the packages are in the right spot. These weapons are exactly on the wall. Okay. I think this is the right setting. And the torch is there and this is there. It is just missing some rotation, but I think if you rotate it, it will look okay. Actually it's not. But that I think is another problem. Is the pivot of the shield. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's another problem, but it's fine. I mean, anyway, I mean, if a guild, you know, is finding his guildhouse like this, basically all the items are in place. There are also some rotations to fix. I think it will be fine. Okay, now I will try to fix also the rotations of the single objects. Like, for example, this one, you know, obviously is 180 rotated, right? So this one will have to be like this. But I don't know if I really can, because the pivot may be slightly different. So you see, like, I'm rotating it now, and the two objects are one inside each other. So while obviously in the previous game they were not, right? Because I think is how the pivot of the object was. Now I can probably fix it, because this seems that probably this one is the wrong pivot, or has been scaled horizontally a bit. I don't know. I mean, I can do more investigations, okay? But at least with this, you know, imagine that it is your guild, you know, you just have to, you know, kind of click on stuff and rotate it and put it back in the right place, and yeah, it will take you a bit, but you have all the items. These are all books. They can be read, you know. Actually, these are crafting book, you see, but you have all the books, you can read them, everything is working as expected, you know. So you have your items, you have your containers, so yeah, you have to rotate some stuff, right? Like these guys, you have to rotate them to put them like they were. But I think for me to do it is kind of hard, you know, because I don't know, I can try, but it's kind of hard, you see. So that is how they were before. So it's just a rotation. For all the symmetrical ones, like the gifts, it doesn't really show, so it seems correct, but they are probably also rotated like 180 or something. You only need the retaken data. The Golden Second House is not the Charon Order house. Okay, I don't know, but I mean, if the house is there, I need to know, I need to have the right lock ID, okay, because otherwise I cannot connect it in Unreal. Okay, so I think we finished the Guildhouses. Now we need to see why some of these items have no... that's interesting. Some items don't have the right meshes. Ah, they didn't have the right meshes either here. Some yes, some no. Glove, pants, and boots. Look at this. Look at this one, huh? Do we have it? Yes, we have it. It's just the rotations are not correct. Again, as usual, but... yeah, but like, for example, these shields are correct. Right, so... I think I had a torch. Oh, I have a torch. These shields are positioned, for example, these shields are all positioned correctly, so you don't have to change them. I think we are missing the bathtub, or oh no, it was in the other guildhouse. Like this carpet is okay with a pillow. So there is stuff that is properly positioned. Here, okay, there is this potted plant that is like upside down. Yes, the rotations are a bit weird. Yeah, but it was upside down also in here, so okay. There are two books. There are two books there, and there are two books there. There is a shelf here, and there is that. Okay. I think this small table has a bad pivot because is a problem with the item that is lower. Oh, there is a lot of money here. Look at that. There's a lot of money. Money. Look. Circles. There is circles, boys. There's only one, though. There's only one circle. Okay, so I think that we can say that Guildhouses is done. You cleared it up? Okay, thank you. So we can say that Guildhouses is working and we found the right coordinates. So this one is done. Now we have this bad problem on Guild Simple and I will try to fix it. and Dominator is not used today, so I would say that is automatically green, right? Because there is not used. We are going to ask the people if they want to migrate to the new Guildhouse. The problem is that they will have to move all the items because this is the only way. So I need to fix this guy. But apart from that, I think we did a good job, right? Okay, thank you for watching. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be nice. Also, if you want to check on Patreon, please do it. Also, we just crossed the month, and as usual, when we cross the month, the number of patrons are going down because there are some clicks that you need to do on the system to just reconfirm that you want to be a patron again. And so we moved from 60 to 55, but I'm hopeful we go back to 60. And with a Patreon, you get access to the alpha, and you get some access to some of the supporters channel on Discord. And that's it, boys. Tomorrow is Friday, so I will not be here. So we see each other on Saturday, and I think we will work on a new release. Because I want to release all of that. I want to release the access to the Guildhouses. I want to release the the new stuff that we did in the last few days, like the achievements and all of that. So I think we will do a new release on the weekend. Let's go! Let's go, boys. I like new releases. Always good. I love new releases. Good night. Bye-bye.